What's up guys, ChasingLamely here, and we're back with a new summer series on Football Manager 18. As you can see, we're managing Stockport in a series I'm going to call Tipping the Hatters, and before we get into the intro and I show you around, we'll get used to what's going on. I'll go through the reasons I chose Stockport actually for the summer save, and the reason is I wanted to do kind of to borrow from a luge or a non-league to legend thing. But also I didn't necessarily want it to be a journeyman save. I just want to kind of see how far I can take Stockport, and the reason I chose Stockport was because whenever I play the game I always sort of see Stockport, and I'm going to show my age a little bit here, but when I was a kid, Stockport were they were always a championship team. They were always sort of a fairly decent level championship side. In my head, that's kind of where they belong, and when I see them in the Conference North and I see them struggling, I always kind of feel bad, and I think like they shouldn't be there. They belong further up. And I know there are a few people who like to take teams like Bradford to back to the Premier League and this kind of stuff. And I think I just wanted to see how far I could take Stockport back up the leagues. They've had a rough time over the last few years. As you can see, that this is when I was a kid, where you'd see them, championship. Basically, they've spent most of this century just free falling, really. And I wanted to see how far I can take them. So that's kind of where we're going with this one. And I will eventually learn to stop saying So what we're going to do is I'm going to drop an intro on you once I've made one, and then we're going to come back and I'll have gone through all this, gubbins in the inbox, because none of it's really very exciting. And obviously I'll come back once we have a team report, but I'll do the meeting, and then we'll go through the team. We'll see what we've got here. We'll see what's what. Figure out what we're going to do. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So I'll be back momentarily once I've taken all of the meetings that we all hate doing. Back in a sec. Okay guys, so we're back, and I've just been through all the stuff. I'll go through the press conference and things that will naturally be coming up very soon off here, and then we'll come back. We'll come back in the second episode with the first game after pre-season's done. But I've just had the team report, and it's encouraging. We've got a team that wants to work hard. They're close. They're aggressive and committed. I like that at this level. We've got 3 players capable of playing at right back. That's a good start. 6 good options up front. That's encouraging. That's what we like to hear. We've got a lot of good young prospects, which we really like, because I want to try and develop those guys. We've got a strong squad. We've got more depth in defence. Dan Cowan apparently has a really good quality right back. Darren Stevenson's a superb option on the right wing, that's good. And Jason Oswald represents great quality up front. And there's still £500 a week in the budget, which is good. I'm going to try and stay within the budget. I want to keep us making money. In terms of weaknesses, got a lack of quality in goal. We can cope with that. We can find a good young keeper. Lack of depth on the left wing, which is fine, because we need to decide how we're going to play once we've looked at the squad. Problem on the right wing. There's not a lot of depth in general. Lack of quality decision making. No transfer budget, which is expected at this level. We need to improve the coaching team. So let's start off by seeing what we've got in the squad. That's the first team. I can see what I mean immediately about the goalkeepers. 3 stars, not bad. Ben Hinchcliffe, he's not the worst keeper I've seen. It's like that first touch is suspect. People underestimate the importance of a good first touch for a goalkeeper, but you see those glitch videos on YouTube of like the goalkeeper who's been looking the wrong way, or he's let a back pass go in. That's where first touch comes in. We need to kind of try and improve on that. Not had a spectacular career. He's played kind of everywhere, really. think his biggest achievement really is playing for Oxford, which, you know, for those of you who know me from the channel, you know I'm a Swindon fan, so not that big an achievement really. But he's played a lot of games at this level, so if we can't find a replacement, we'll stick by him. But he's probably going to have to go, and Ian Ormson the backup. I mean, he's already third choice, and we've only got two goalkeepers. He's played a lot of games though for the club, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. The right back Dan Cowan, talk about the team report. See how he looks. Let's not look at him rated as a centre half. If he's a right back, let's do that. Okay. Decent determination, decent stamina. He's not going to tire out. Works fairly hard for this level. He can tackle. He can mark a little bit. You know, tens are good for this level, so it's not too bad. I'd like a bit more pace from a right back, but we can work with that. That's not something we can do too badly in. One thing I noticed immediately, there's a lot of good potential here. Jamie Stott, where's he on loan from? He's on loan from Oldham, so he's just crossed Manchester. Centre half looks like it's his best position, which is okay. It's not spectacular. He can still improve that. Good amount of potential. Again, I'd like a bit more pace from him, a bit more determination, so he can improve. But he's got some good teamwork. We can see how he develops. We're not going to write him off just yet. Sam Minahan sort of stands out too. Again, right back, decent pace, not great pace, good determination though. 23 is going to improve a little bit with some game time, so he's probably going to be the go-to at right back. Good work rate, good teamwork, good tackling, good marking. It's good. Just curious, is Dan Cowan a midget? No, he's 6 foot, so he probably will actually play for us at centre half. And then Scott Duxbury, again, good potential, 22. He can improve a little bit. Again, pace is an issue. Tackling and marking might be an issue. We'll see how he develops. If we have to replace him, we have to replace him. He's been with the club a while though, so he might be able to become something. We'll see how that goes. James Ball, 4.5 star potential. We like a good bit of 4.5 star potential. Can play almost anywhere. Good. Versatility is always a good thing. Best role is as a ball-winning midfielder, which is a role I like to use, so he's going to fit in nicely around here. Good teamwork, good work rate, good determination, good stamina, good strength. He's alright. I'd like to see his tackling improve a little bit, but we can work on that. We can work with that quite nicely. Who else have we got here? Matthew Warburton. He can play almost anywhere too. Says his best position is as a striker. He's a decent finisher. I'd like to see a bit more pace from him, I'll be honest. I'd like to see better work rate from him, but again, some good determination. Probably do a job in midfield. Well, that's good to know. I like a good versatile player. Who else have we got here? Darren Stevenson, left winger. It's okay, I can work with that. Jamaican, maybe we can get him a cap or two. 4.5 star potential again. 24 years old, something to work with there. He's quick. Needs to work on some of his tech stats a bit more. I'd like him to be a bit more of a teamwork player, but you know, he can't be a big luxury. I think we'll see how he goes. He could play well, he could play badly. We'll see how that goes. Right footer, which I didn't like to see him too much. And again, a bit of a non-league journeyman. He's not really ever done anything significant in the league, but that's fine. We'll call it experience at this level, and we'll move on. I've got Reece Turner. Where's Reece Turner's best position? He's a poacher. We like a poacher, a very quick poacher. He's going to get us some goals. 4.5 star current ability, on loan from Morecambe. 5 star potential. 21 years old. He could be special, boys. He could be special. He could turn us some goals out. That was a good phrase, wasn't it? Turn us some goals out. English. And Jason Oswald, apparently our star man, 4.5 star current ability, 4.5 star potential. He might not develop much. Target man, we like a target man, 6 foot. He can head the ball, he can finish, he can jump. He's fairly quick, strong, determined. Ooh, getting a bit excited by that guy. I'm not gonna lie. a lot of guys with sort of 3.5 star, 3 star potential. Truthfully, they'll probably move on. Stephen O'Halloran got called out. He used to play for Villa, I think, Irish international. He's decent. He's not going to be a guy I rely on, but he's going to be a guy I keep on the bench. Maybe he'll be a guy I use to tutor others. Did he ever play for Villa? I know he was at Villa. He didn't. There we go. There's a thing. Could have sworn he played a few games for Villa back in the day. Anyway, he's all right. He's gonna be good cover. He'll almost definitely be the guy on the bench. We can see what we can get out of. Let's see what else we've got lying around in the under 23. There's got to be something here. Ooh. Immediately, I'm excited by this fella. Not bad. Centre half, good in the air. Tackling could use some work, but we'll. In fact, I've already told my assistant manager he's handling training, but you, son, need to work on your tackling. That's kind of important. You can work on your tackling, but you'll play some football because 4-star potential. We can't really turn that down, especially if we can turn you into something. What else have we got here? Adam Etches, 3.5 stars potential. It's quick. Can play on the wing, both wings. Right wing. It's alright. It's not too bad. Already, I'm thinking like 4-5-1 is going to be the way here. I like playing 4-4-2 usually. I think 4-5-1 might be the way to make best use of some of these guys. But he's not too bad. He could turn into a player. And we've got Simon Kubik. We'll go with that. Simon Kubik. I'm rubbish at pronouncing Polish names. I apologise to anyone Polish watching. I am awful at pronouncing Polish because I don't understand how the C's and Z's and things work. But 5-star potential. He's quickish. Decent finish. A good determination for this level. We might be able to turn him into something. Is he actually Polish or just named with Polish? There we go. I thought he might be. Yeah, he could turn something. In fact, let's just call these guys up into the first team now. We'll do a bit of a squad reshuffle. Dane Smith's not going to turn into the guy I need in goal. We'll call that now. And then if I pull all the guys who are not 3-star potential except my goalkeeper, I think what we'll do is we'll probably call this the transfer list. Because they'll do a job, they will do a job, but if someone came in and offered money for them, I wouldn't turn it down. Let's put it that way, and that gives me a slightly better idea of what's in the squad. I can see obviously I need to bring in some goalkeepers. That's taken as read, but defensive options, maybe one more centre half would do it. Maybe one more centre half and a right back's going to be on the shopping list. If I'm going to play with wingers, it's going to have to be a 4-5-1 because there's not a lot else to do there. I might have to see what wingers I can get my hands on. Up front, I feel pretty good. Kubik's going to play. Kubik is going to play. That's for sure. That's a good start. Let's have a quick look at the staff. We'll go through the financials and club things in a second, but let's just see where we're at with what we've got. Immediately, you can see just what is that? The coaching team is going to get overhauled. Dave Conlon, the assistant manager, has he got anything going for him? Not really. He'll be replaced very quickly. Jordan Felgate, I'd like a better goalkeeping coach than that. He's above average for the league, but I'd like better than that. Scouts are going to be necessary. Director of football, is he any good? Not really. Looks a bit rubbish. But it says he can coach. Can he coach to any standard whatsoever? No. Okay, we're going to replace him too, And let's have one look at our physio. I can almost certainly find better than that. Okay, that's a good start. Let's just see what we've got in terms of the background stuff. So let's look at just have a quick look at the club overall. 10,500 seats at Edgeley Park. That's not too bad. Semi-professional. That's how far they've come. They've gone semi-pro. Long way down from the Championship. Fierce rivals Man City. I'd love it if we could end up rekindling that rivalry, because that would mean we got to the very, very top. Also rivals with Burnley, Macclesfield, Crewe, Oldham, Bury, Rochdale and Port Vale. They all kind of make sense except for Port Vale, being sort of Manchester or Greater Manchester kind of area. And we'll see, we'll play a few of them. £15 a ticket at this level, that's extortion. For comparison, like, I go and watch Oxford City quite a lot, who play in the Conference South, and I pay £6 to get in. So a bit of a difference. Facilities wise, what have we got? We've got a stadium in very poor condition. We've got decent training facilities, that's what we like. Average corporate facilities, a good condition pitch. Basic use, we'll have to improve that as soon as we get some money in. And again, I want that to be a thing for us. I do. And no affiliate clubs, which is okay, because I don't want to rely too much on loan players. See what the board are saying. Let's see what the board's expectations of us are, confidence wise. Competitions. So, in the league, they want us to finish in the top half. That should be achievable. We're predicted to finish 12th, so that's not the worst. Reach the first round of the FA Cup, which I think means winning one match at this level, maybe two. And the second round of the FA Trophy, which is a couple of games. It's not impossible. No one said anything about tactics yet, because we don't have any tactics to worry about. Our job value is, because it costs a lot of money, we can't be fired yet. That's good. We're £500 under our budget, as I said. Things are looking good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer list these guys, because I don't really need them. I genuinely can't see. Gary Stopforth is a decent player in real life. Like, he might be someone I'd actually want to keep around. If I was walking into Edgeley Park for real, he'd be a guy I'd look at. But he's not someone I need right now, so they can go on the unwanted list. We'll see if we can get any money at all for them, because that would be nice. I'm going to go away now and do a whole bunch of hiring staff, because what I have here is awful. I'm going to see who I can recruit. We start the league season away at Spennymoor Town. There we go, Spennymoor Town. What a huge club. I love this level. There's clubs you've just never heard of who've come from nowhere. They've got a team of players I've never heard of. Anyone there that stands out? Not really. So that'll be when we come back. We'll come back for the next episode. We'll play Spennymoor Town. We'll play Curzon Ashton. Weird place in my heart for Curzon Ashton, because I played a couple of times for them back in the day. Well, they were way down. They've got Sam Walker on loan from us. That's a good sign, because he can't play, even though he wouldn't play for us. And there's no one there that stands out to impress me either. Okay, that's a good place to leave it. So we'll leave it there. We are going to have some friendlies in the meantime. Hopefully we'll make some money off of those. We're going to keep an eye on the wage budget, because the wage budget's £6,000. We've got £500 to spend. £500 to spend on rebuilding a squad. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be tight. Goalkeepers are the priority. I can mess around with everything else, but a good goalkeeper is the way forward. And as long as everything goes to plan, we're projected to have £500,000 in the bank at the end of the year. Can't knock that. Can't knock that at all. Right, that's where we're going to leave it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you want to come back for the next episode, hit the subscribe button, and YouTube, through its magic, will tell you when I post it. Check everything else on the channel. There's a Sir Alex Ferguson challenge, which is sort of semi-ongoing. There'll be a video on the channel to explain where I've been the last few months. That may continue because I'm quite enjoying it. You can catch up on the Vanuatu save as well, which might continue because I enjoyed that. But this is going to be the focus for now. It'll be this, and obviously while the World Cup is still on, I'll probably do the obligatory England World Cup save. So watch out for that. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a great night, I guess. Thank you.